And if it weren't
Made by
can
I explain mine? Otherwise you'll be saying I explained. I've never blamed Islam. And I've said it 100 times, but no one listens.
Wait, you've never blamed Islam.
You say Muslims all the time. Why do you say Romford? Why do you say Romford? Romford.
You have various videos where you hold the Islam community.
I say Muslims.
And you say Muslims as well, but you say Islam as well.
When have I said that?
Islamic culture. I want to ask you.
Show me evidence.
You are here.
Where's the one you got?
I've got the video done.
Show it then.
I'll show it later. Don't worry.
You can't condemn me. You can't condemn me without
I will ask you now.
Don't slander me.
I'll ask you now.
Don't slander me.
You're here chatting the most. You're here chatting
No, I'm not chatting the most.
You're chatting the most.
No way. These guys are chatting the most.
Chatting the most shit.
You do chat a lot of shit, Raj.
You may think it's shit.
Raj, you chat shit. Raj, where's your game? What's your game, Raj?
No, you're here chatting the most.
I'm not saying you are. I'm just saying that's what it means.
Yeah. Getting personal.
So wait.
Getting personal like Rasta.
Can you
That's how they win the battle.
Can you point to me?
This is what they like. This is what they like.
Can you point to me any Muslims, right, in Speaker's Corner has been big difference?
Can I explain now?
No, I'll ask you.
Explain.
No, answer my question.
No, but let me explain
Okay,
then.
how many people in the EDL, wait, how many people in the EDL have been caught child grooming, paedophile, and child rape? How many?
Probably a lot.
Oh, wait. Let me.
Come on.
Game over. Wait.
It's cold. You're not cooking nothing.
Where have you been talking to them?
Hold on.
Come on, Raj.
Hold on. Now let me explain, because you're making slanderous accusations against me.
Go on.
And I need to clarify something. I've never said it was Islam. If you're a pious Muslim like Shamsi, you're not going to be grooming.
But you said Islamic culture though.
But it's culture that is influenced by Islam.
No. You said Islamic culture.
Yeah, Islamic
That was the culture
Islamic culture.
influenced
Can I speak? Can I speak? Can I speak? Is it Jedi's corner?
Yes, you can.
Is it Jedi's corner?
Yes.
Jedi's corner? Or is it Speaker's corner? When Razbid and Jedi come in, they think it's their corner.
Speak, man.
Raj, normally it's you chatting a bag of shit.
Yes.
Raj, I sat there and
Carry on.
content over here.
You got my name on your mouth for the time.
videos.
You got my
chatting.
You're a fan.
So
You're
we
a
all know
fan
you
of
like
mine.
to chat
You're a
too.
fan of mine.
So I'm not allowed.
You're talking about me.
Can you
I'm
hear
not
me?
mentioning your name. You're talking about me.
Can you hear it?
Talk about me all the time. They're my fans.
Fucking mental,
They're my
man.
fans. They talk about me.
Fucking mental.
The devil. You call me a
Fucking
devil.
lies.
You call me a devil. No. You call me a devil.
You call me a devil? You call me a devil?
I'm not giving this goal. Oh my God. He's fucking mental. I love it.
Why you ball? Why you ball? Why you ball?
Carl.
Are you hugging me or something?
I haven't listened.
Oh, you're the jinn. I'm Shaitan.
I haven't listened.
You're the
There you go, Shaitan.
Let me explain. Now, everyone needs to be
Shaitan, he knows about Shaitan.
Let him talk.
Let me talk.
This one knows about Shaitan.
Give me 5 minutes and I'll explain my stance. 4 minutes. 4 minutes.
All right, explain, but no bullshit.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
No bullshit, Raj.
4 minutes. You need to let me do it.
All right, no bullshit.
Listen, there is. Let me talk.
Jedi.
It's Jedi's corner again. Jedi's corner. Is it Jedi's corner?
Yeah, tell him.
You don't not listen to me. I was talking to him. You don't not listen to me.
So let me talk.
He's talking to you.
Let me talk.
We don't all have to tune into it.
Hold on. You're asking me a question. So let me answer. Are you civilized? Are you going to act like savages again?
Oh, you racist! You racist!
Savages. Let me talk here.
Because you're black.
You're racist, Raj! You've been hanging out with racist people! Racist people!
Yes, you are. You are.
Now you're not racist.
Yeah, you are.
Because you're black, you're savages.
I'm just going to talk. I'm just going to talk to this. So bring it up, and I'll just talk to this. The way I described it last week as well, that there's a toxic mix of 3 things, not Islam by itself. In the Asian community, including my community, there's a lot of misogyny. Yeah, there's a lot of honor. So when something happens, like when someone gets raped or someone gets beaten up, they hide it, rather than dealing with it, which is a bad way to deal with stuff. They don't go to the police or anything.
working
then,
class
yeah,
whites do that.
that is one. Yeah, and Sikhs have that as well, and Hindus. Yeah. Number two,
Where's the
yeah.
Islamic culture?
Number two, you have the Islamic culture. Yeah. Let me ask something. Can something bad come from something good?
Explain it.
Can something
No, just
bad?
explain yourself. Don't
Alright,
ask.
like Catholic priests, yeah. But you need to listen. Like Catholic priests. Hold on. Like Catholic priests.
Sikhism has Islam in it.
Hold on.
Yes.
Hold on. Like Catholic priests. You don't let me talk though.
You don't know nothing about Islam.
Let me talk. Let me talk. Like the Catholic priests here, they're told to be celibate. So they get deviant because their behaviour is not normal. So hold on, let me talk. Stop talking, James. Stop talking. And then you have.
I'm gonna say
Oh my God.
No.
Come on, bro.
I want to say.
Hold on, no, you can't. Let me talk.
Come on.
Because you're not letting me finish.
I'm allowing you.
Come on, bullshit,
You
boy.
the only one allowing you.
You don't allow me nothing, man. You don't allow me nothing. You are my master.
Cool.
So let me
No,
say something,
he
yeah?
says that it's down to religion.
Oh my
we
God.
know that
No,
sexual
remember-
abuse has only risen, right? Religiousness in this country has only gone down. So this guy telling us
He's not
that
even
it's
allowing me
about-
to
and
finish.
I'm sorry, the facts don't even mean
You don't let me finish, so my narrative is being broken.
Islamic
You
culture.
have a culture here where it's telling a man in the West to lower your gaze, to not shake a woman's hand, to cover
And this makes them rapists.
And so
It makes
in
them
itself-
sexually
in
pent.
itself, it's good. But in the Sikh community, men and women are mixing all the time here in the temple. My mum was on the committee on the temple. When you go to the temple, all together. In Islam, there's a separation between men and women.
thank you.
An unhealthy view on sex.
Same for
Yeah.
Jews.
So in itself, being modest here is good. I agree with women dressing modesty, but then you're in the West here, which doesn't have modesty. Doesn't have modesty. Yeah, that's the last toxic mix you have in the West, where women are drinking and are dressed in a particular
Sikh
manner.
girls?
No.
Sikh girls and white
Western,
girls.
Western.
And Sikh girls as well, because we're more modern.
So Sikh
Yeah,
girls,
they do drink.
Sikh girls are drinking
They
and
do
smoking.
drink,
So
yeah.
what is there a problem in the Sikh community with having control over their children? Because for me,
We
for me
have
personally,
freedom in Muslims.
but for your child to be groomed, I presume that these
Nah.
type 1, these type 2.
No, Jedi, you're going down the wrong road.
These type 2 pedophiles.
No, we ain't.
These type 2
No, we ain't.
pedophiles.
No, we ain't.
All right.
No, we ain't.
So he's blaming the
No,
girl.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Let me finish.
That's
blaming
just
the family.
savage.
Let me finish.
Sorry.
These type.
Wait.
1 second. No. Let me
on,
finish.
man.
No,
Go
no,
on.
1 second.
Let him finish. Go on. He's digging a
I
hole.
am. 1 second though, bro. Yeah, these type 2
He's digging a
sexual
hole.
offenders, yeah, that only go for the vulnerable. They are not interested in whether this person is young or old, just whether they are vulnerable. These are who the grooming gangs consist of, yeah. 100% of the type 1 pedophiles are only interested in prepubescent children. They are type 2. Reverse that, yeah. So type 1 are the ones that are interested in vulnerable people. That means a girl could be 20. But she's vulnerable, and the man's gonna move to her. Yeah? A girl could be 15 and she's vulnerable, and he's gonna move. She
could be 45,
which is underage. Yeah, but this is the majority. Yeah, of the offenders when it comes to these Pakistani Asians. Yeah. Now, the majority of the offenders, when it comes to actual paedophilia, meaning having a sexual interest in underage children, are white.
Alright, let me finish then. Can I talk?
Why?
So therefore,
Is this Jedi's corner again?
The problem with the grooming gang.
Is it Jedi's corner?
The problem with the grooming
made a
gang
mistake
are
there.
the vulnerable women. Yeah. Why are they vulnerable? Now we have to look into their home scenarios.
No, it ain't.
We have
No,
to let me
it's
finish.
not. It's
We
not
have
whole
to-
society.
In a
You didn't let me finish my narrative.
Yeah,
I couldn't even finish. I couldn't even finish.
I don't even want to go in that. I don't even want to go in
So
that. No, it
vulnerability.
ain't.
Vulnerable.
What I'm
No.
saying is, when I'm telling him, let's look at the Sikh family.
And these guys take
We do that as well.
Okay, no,
We do that as well.
Brother, your father,
You get the guys as well.
your
Let me
son,
explain it,
trust
explain
me,
it, yeah?
if there was a headstrong
Prevention
person,
is
God
better
forsake,
than cure.
he can make him vulnerable.
That's
A
why I'm
child
taking up
has
your-
got the immunity of the law to his hand, brother.
Type 1 paedophile. Type 1
We all vulnerable. All youngers are vulnerable. Every single one.
Muslim
Yeah.
grooming gang.
Yeah. So hold on,
We
so
need
the
to
point is
address
what?
the vulnerability because that is what they are attracted to.
Can I say? He has a point. He has a point.
Right.
I'll say you got a point. Hold on, let me say something.
I wish you were right.
So what do you need to do? You have a point here.
Mate, I've seen
What are you doing?
I've seen firsthand
doing
what
artwork to highlight
how that grooming.
And I do vulnerable.
There's loads of people that are on drugs. And because it is, but there's loads. And getting someone into vulnerability is a very easy game. If you're an adult and they're a child.
The girls,
He is drawing pictures.
Educating the girls. Art can get you get a message across that nothing else can.
Bruv, that's music. That's exactly the same as music.
You want to see it? You want to see it?
That's all you're. I've seen
Why don't you say people?
They love that drawing. You know, girls here.
Tuesday.
Girls, when I show it to girls here,
You're going to girls and showing.
no, religious events.
It's doing his bit to highlight.
Yeah, when I'm at temple just like today, yeah, and I'm an artist.
You pull out your phone and
I
start showing them.
I had the drawing there. Fully here, so the girls can see it and they ask me what's it about. I said, this is what's going on.
Highlighting, brother. It's the same as music now, Jed. Come on, brother.
I'm not saying that's secure, and I'm not only pointing at one group.
Yeah, so this is what I do.
You can't compare it with music that you're going to get.
This is what I do. This is what I do.
No, Jed, I want come on.
I go to Sikh events and I
It's the
give
same.
and I
It
talk to girls
It is.
and warn them. So art can do something, yeah.
Wait. Where are you from?
Can I say?
East London. East London.
No, I mean country.
Up Punjab.
India. So what about India grooming gangs?
We are talking about what's going on here right now. What's going on here right now?
So hold on, wait.
No. You're not jumping in there, bro. No.
Hold on, one second. So, Indian males who have problems in their relationship do not set fire to the whole family. They do things like that, don't they?
Around 150 years ago they did that. It's called sati and stuff. They've stopped it.
Come on, listen.
Get that, man.
There's issues. Hold on, one second.
Asian grooming gangs here does not mean Muslim grooming gangs here, because Asians are Pakistanis and Sikhs. Now,
And Taiwanese.
Birmingham told me that in his area where he grew up, most of the offenders that are Asian are actually Sikh and not Muslim.
Hold on, look at this, yeah? This is at a Sikh event here. Look at my drawing here, and I'm showing girls that. Look, at a Sikh event in Gravesend. Look, can you see it? And so when I exhibit here, they're saying I do nothing. When I do nothing, when I go to the girls, I say, what's this drawing about? A little girl. I say, be careful of the perpetrators. So I do educate
Which perpetrators? And the perpetrators are who? Show them.
Muslim.
This is what you're showing little girls, Muslim perpetrators.
Yeah, I'll show you.
This is what you're showing little girls.
Jedi, what's a Muslim look like? What's a Muslim look like? What's a Muslim look like?
Ask him what the Muslims look like. He said it himself.
All colours, all ranges, bruv. He's a Muslim, you're a Muslim, that one's a Muslim, the white one, the black one, they're all Muslims.
Trying to save our girls. So big up
By more drawing. They should wear their paint
drawing, drawing things.
Wait. Are we really humouring this?
Come on.
Hollywood has depicted various rape scenes. TV, we see rape all the time. The statistics are still going up. This guy's trying to tell me a picture's going to stop rape.
And it's not happening in
Did I say it's going to stop?
the Islamic.
I said
It's happening in all of them.
He asked you
doing nothing.
Everything.
Zero.
Everything.
With your community.
Right now I'm doing stuff.
The biggest issue in your community is vulnerable children. Yeah?
Oh, not the perpetrators.
Yeah, no, but
Not the
what I'm
rapists.
saying,
No,
prevention is better than cure.
nah.
The perpetrators are only interested. You lot are dumb. You lot are fucking
All right,
sick.
I'll
the
count that.
perpetrators are only interested in vulnerable children.
Let me tell you the history.
I'm getting away
Vulnerable
with it.
children.
Let me tell
So
you
you
the
need to
history.
attack vulnerability.
Do you know what?
Do you not get that?
Do you know what Muslim
Do you
guys
not
used
get
to
that?
do? They used to go to
You
Sikh
don't want to hear it.
events. They used to go to Sikh events.
No, right.
Wearing this
hear
year,
that?
pretending
No,
to be
Jed.
Sikh, and then grooming girls.
The laws,
That's
the
guy got
laws
pulled up
are
for
The
years.
number
far.
one issue in
These
the
guys
Sikh community is vulnerable children.
Oh, you say that?
Because the sexual assaulters, the grooming gangs,
Not the groomers.
the grooming gangs, the
groomers.
yeah,
The
the
groomers.
groomers go for vulnerable
Not the
children.
groomers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they go
Not
for.
the groomers.
The groomers, once again,
It's the victim's fault.
the groomers go for vulnerable children.
Bruv, they
So
don't
the
do
best thing-
time in
the
prison
best
even.
thing the
They don't even
best
do
thing the
time
Sikh
in prison,
community can
brother.
do,
Victim's fault.
Is try to address the vulnerability.
It's
within
victim's
their
fault.
young, yeah? So
Obviously,
you do
yeah,
need
they
to-
think it's a victim's fault.
No, you need to prevent
And
them
the
from
thing
being
is that
victims.
you
By
need
not
to sort
allowing
out,
them, you
yeah,
need to prevent them
this is
from
my-
being
this is
victims.
my channel, this is my
So you
channel.
don't care.
So the thing is,
That's how you know you don't
the
care.
thing is,
This guy's
yeah,
crimes of
all
passion.
the time
loud, I
trying
can't
to-
hear.
Hold on, crimes of passion, domestic violence.
Asian.
Raj don't care about the truth. Raj don't care about the truth.
He doesn't care.
Raj don't care about the truth. Raj doesn't care about the truth. Raj doesn't care about the truth.
Look.
Raj doesn't care about the
like
truth.
people.
Raj doesn't care about the truth.
Raj, if you cared about the truth, you would admit.
Look at him, look at him, look at him.
Grooming gangs,
Look at him.
the
The grooming gangs need to stop.
They're all
They need to stop. They need to stop.
I'm persuading.
Stop it. Stop going for sea girls and raping them.
The attackers are out for vulnerable children.
You're going to knock my turban off.
You're not Sikh.
You?
You're not
You're
Sikh.
going to knock my turban off.
You told me to go shag my cousin. Oh, yeah.
Vulnerable children. They're only interested in vulnerable children. Now let's talk about what makes these people vulnerable. No, it ain't.
You told me to go and
Their
shag my
culture.
I said stop.
Yes,
Their culture.
What do you say?
But that's what they
inbreeding.
So hold on.
The issue is culture.
So we're going to say
their culture. Right,
culture.
so we do that.
Let's move, man. It's pointless.
You're running away. Why are you running away? Why are you running?
We're off.
Why are you running? Why are you running? You're not a Sikh.
Not giving no more food to
You're not a Sikh. You're not a Sikh. You're never. You're not a Sikh. You're a Sikh.
I'm not giving no more food.
Yeah.